Hello everybody, it's Lord Magicus. It's time to play some more Vintage Cube. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is still my favorite format, and since it's still on here, I'm gonna do it again. So yeah, we gotta make use of it while we can. So I'm not gonna. There's almost no chance that we're gonna get Magic next week. I'm probably gonna have to take next week off because I'm going to be taking a small vacation. So I will be back the following week. But in the meantime, yeah, we're gonna do more cubing. We already had some really fun, really dumb decks, so see if we can get at least one more going. I feel like we can draft some more total ridiculous bullshit, so this is still my favorite thing to do in here. Yep, alright. 100 play points, please. Let's go. Joining the draft queue. Yeah. Still have not gone 3-0. I think we've had all 2-1 so far. But yeah, no, our decks have been really fun. Last time we got to draft a Scape Shift deck with like Field of the Dead, and we channeled into some Ulamogs, and we also had like Flash into Triplicate Titan, so like that was all really, really powerful and fun and dumb. And I think before that we did like Sneak and Show with Emrakul. That was another blast. Let's see if we could find something else really dumb. Maybe Reanimator or Storm this week. I think usually if I see like Brain Freeze, like that's a really good way to go with Storm because you can actually win pretty easily with that. I mean, sometimes you also just like take Reanimate and Entomb, and it's like okay, easy life. But you'd be surprised. Like there are a bunch of there's a lot of counterplay to it too. So it's not like just an instant win. I think I've honestly struggled with Reanimator more than a lot of other strategies because yeah, there's a fair bit of hate for it. So, but it is still really fun. Like can never be upset to play some Reanimates. All right, I'm gonna hide the chat window here, but I will be reading it and talking to people if you pop in and want to say something. I will check out your wonderful suggestions as we go through this. All right, let's see. What do we got? Got a fair number of interesting cards here. I mean, Volcanic Island might just be the take. Like, this is definitely one of the more powerful lands to take. I mean, the rest of the cards are, like, fine. But not knowing what we're going to do yet, taking lands is always a safe bet. We didn't get, like, any power in our first pack, so that was a little bit sad. But, alright, well, I mean, there's some more powerful stuff here. So let's see, Dig Through Time is always good. We have Necromancy, which if we're gonna do Reanimator, like this is a really good way to go about it. Echo can be really strong, especially if you can pick up like Lion's Eye Diamond with it. I feel like Dig Through Time might be the way to go though. Like this card is very, very, very strong. Because whatever stupid strategy we're going to do, like this can enable it by digging really deep into the deck for the cards that we need to make it work, so. Alright, what do we got? There's Grief. There's the One Ring. This card's also really absurd. Mind Twist, yeah. I kind of want to take the One Ring. This Seed Shark's also very strong, too. This can draw us like a bajillion cards. I feel like this is what I want to take. But I am like tempted by this thing. I know this is really strong and it's in our colors. Lose Focus is like something I might take if this comes back. Alright, what do we got? There's Murktide Regent. I mean, building something like Delver is not unreasonable. We could use it. Intuition is also really good. If we're gonna play like some, I mean, yeah, if we ended up with like Show and Tell or something like this, could be really strong. Hmm. hmm. Like the Carnosaur is also not bad. The 7/6 trample for 4 that like casts another spell, but you can also just use it as removal. I'm gonna take it. It's nice interaction. Okay. Maybe we let's see. Psy could be really good if we have like more artifacts. I mean, Time Warp is also like really powerful as well. So I feel like Time Warp is just like really strong. And I mean, this could also be a deck where like if we're just gonna play like blue red kind of control-y stuff, Cryptic Command is pretty fun. This card's like incredibly strong. Yeah, I like Cryptic. There's fucking Daze and Underground Sea. Ugh, God. I'm not sure how good the Daze is here, but I feel like there is some chance that I actually want this sea. Though, yeah, it makes it a lot easier to splash black if we can pick up some fetch land. So, let's see. I mean, I think we're taking this. Nobody seems to want the green and white cards. I guess there is some possibility we could like pick up some storm stuff. So, screw it. We'll take like some of these. We got like a few of the pieces that we would want for it. I'm willing to gamble on this if we can like maybe find a storm card that like makes this worth playing. All right. I mean, sure. We can have like a ton of rituals here. Maybe we can do something dumb with this. I could see that being the direction that this deck goes in. I mean, the dig through time can help a lot too if, to find our win condition. So, all right, come on. What's going on here? Um, I guess it like if we are gonna go in this direction, intuition probably fits this because it can find like rituals and stuff. So I doubt that we're gonna be able to cast this, but I mean, this is a card that would work in this deck. Okay, so yeah, it looks like Underground Sea might have been a good grab. The fact that we didn't get Urborg is going to make this a lot harder, but it's not impossible. We could still do this. We just need a good payoff card, that's all. Well, there's Ancestral Recall, so I think we know what we're taking. So there's the fucking Tendrils of Agony, like I really want here. I mean, I have to take Ancestral Recall, but like, I really wanted that Tendrils. There's Flash, which is also really, really strong. Let's see. You know what? Saheeli actually might be what we want because it's a win condition for this deck. Like, it is a reward for casting all these rituals. All right, I think I'm gonna take it. So we can play Saheeli and then like make like a bajillion servos with her. Okay. Aetherflux Reservoir is also a win condition that we can play here. So if we want to play Storm, this is a card we can do it with. All right. Paradoxical Outcome is probably like the kind of thing that we want, but we need some Moxes to really make it work. Let's see what else. Imperial Seal is also probably correct, so yeah, we have to take this. Okay, I mean, we are building a dumb combo deck. That's what's happening now. Yawgmoth's Will, probably that one. That's basically a ritual because it lets us recast all that stuff. Let's see. Uh, yeah, these are all like not bad things. Like Channeler's also pretty good. Forge is fine. I think we take Channeler. It basically lets us scry. Alright. Bolas's Citadel feels like it's a combo with our Reservoir, doesn't it? If we can get it in play, like we're very likely to win. Okay, what about the rest of these? Sure, I mean, Goldspan Dragon, I guess, sort of does a thing. Yeah, we were also at the point where we should probably try to, if we can take some lands to fix this, we need to. Like, I really want to have, like, some artifact mana, but we need to find some. It'd be kind of funny if we turned something into a copy of Reservoir. Okay. Oh, there's the fucking tendrils. Yes, we got it back. All right, we're doing it. We've got like an actual storm deck now. Tendrils will just win us the game. So Beseech the Mirror is a great. Okay, so how do we like mana fix this bitch? Okay, red and white doesn't really help us, and like green and white doesn't really help us. I guess like this is removal. Like again, yeah, the none of the rest of this is like hugely useful to us. Alright. Yeah, Helm of Awakening is exactly what I want in this deck. Okay. So we've got like 3 storm conditions that we can win with. Mountain, Forest, Plains, that's... I mean, I guess that I take it, but like it doesn't really do anything. We're looking for Grixis lands. Sure. Engineer might not be useless, especially if you can find like a Mox. Alright, this would be like really cool if we could find like Mox Jet right now. Come on, really good pack. My face gets so itchy. Let's go. Big pack, big pack. Give us like... okay, what do we got? Not exactly what I was hoping for. Frantic Search is probably fine. Oh, Time Walk. Okay, well, obviously we have to take Time Walk. It's not really a question, so... We don't have to look at the rest of the cards. We're taking fucking Time Walk. We have Ancestral Recall and Time Walk in this fucking Storm deck. It's sick. Lets us get another land in play and draw another card, so... Potentially Yakma's will to, like, be able to do it again, too. Do we see Snapcaster Mage go by yet, or is that, like, still possible to get that? I feel like I already watched it go by. Like, Snapcaster plus Time Walk is also the tits. There's a Chrome Mox. That's pretty good. I think we might be taking that. Underworld Breach. We don't have the thing that like fixes this yet, but it's not bad either because it's like basically another Yawgmoth's Will. But I feel like we probably want the Chrome Mox. Yeah, because we're not gonna. I don't know that we're gonna fill the graveyard quite enough for this. Let's see here. Mystical Tutor is probably the pick. Like that's just really good. So, I mean, yeah, I can't. I don't think anything else could possibly be a pick over that. So, okay. The Sunken Ruins is probably really strong here. Show and Tell does get in some artifacts for us, but it's probably more likely to backfire. I think we're just supposed to take the Ruins. Remand is not the worst thing either, I guess. That's not a bad pack. All right. Let's see. There's Channel. Fuck. Like, I don't know that we can play Channel in this. Like, I really like this card would be so good, but like playing green feels impossible with what we've taken so far. So I feel like I have to take the Blood Crypt for the deck, but like I really want the Channel because but we have the fucking Reservoir. Like, oh, this is so hard. So if we can play this, it's so powerful with this. I'm taking the Blood Crypt. I have to, right? Okay. I think this one. I think we want the Memory Jar, or we one of these two. I mean, the Clique is not a bad idea either, but like this just basically draws us 7 cards, so. Like, I can't imagine playing Storm and like not taking this card. Vampiric Tutor, obviously. We're getting like all of the stuff that we need to build this ridiculous deck, so I mean, I guess Enlightened Tutor's like also not bad because it can find like some of the artifacts for us, but we're not. I don't. Again, I don't think we're splashing white, so like Kavu is probably fine. I don't know. It's okay. Gush has got to be it, right? I can't believe we got that back. Bring to Light. If we could play, if I don't know if we can get the green for it, but it is really interesting. What are we playing with Bring to Light? I mean, I guess that fits in our deck better. Okay, more mana fixing, sure. Yeah, like this also just makes 1/1, so yeah, this is a phantom draft. We don't get to keep these cards, Dark Merfolk. So it's all about just trying to figure out what's going to make our deck the best. See, Mentor is another card where I feel like it would be really good in this deck if we had white in it, but I don't think I have it, so I'm taking the removal. And I might not play it in the main deck, but maybe I will sideboard removal. So I feel like we have the stuff that we need to like make this deck work, though. More mana fixing, I will gladly take that. It makes it a little easier for us to hit the black stuff here. All right. I feel like it's probably really hard to play like Cryptic Command and Beseech the Mirror in the same deck. Let's get rid of Garden because that's not on color. Let's take out the removal because I think in game one, like, we want to really just go hard on this. So let's take out creatures for the moment that are not like directly necessary to this. That one actually might be because basically it lets us for 5 mana draw 3 cards. Let's see, we have 6 lands, so alright, we still have way too much stuff here. Okay. If we're gonna make this deck work, like, what do we need here? I think we want to keep Channeler, right? The Surveil is really good, and for dumping a bunch of cards, yeah, like, we really want to be surveilling as much as possible, and it means that like every time we set up one of our tutors with it, it's going to be very strong. Yeah. So win conditions are Tendrils, Reservoir, and then these. So I mean, those all win the game. All right. So our mana nonsense goes over in this pile. I mean, Yawgmoth's Will kind of does the same thing because it lets us replay all of this stuff. These are like a bunch of draw spells for the deck. Cryptic might be a little bit difficult. Gush is probably good because it, it puts in stuff here. I don't know if Time Warp goes in this deck or not. Let's see. These are both like draw a bajillion card type things. I don't know if we want Intuition or not. Like, we'll put that in the maybe pile for the time being. So these are card advantage engines. So here's Beseech. So yeah, Beseech can like find and cast anything here. So yeah, I guess that goes over with this stuff. I mean, I feel like this looks like kind of does what we need it to do, but I don't know, it's gonna be a little bit weird because we don't have like a lot of like we have a couple rituals, but not as many as I would have hoped for. Hmm. I don't know how well this is gonna work, like, but we have enough stuff to like make a go of it at least. Yeah, that only adds to this. Actually adds like this turn. Yeah, so one red can be turned into, or yeah, anytime we cast a thing, yeah, we get a red mana from this. So maybe we do want this back in. Because I think, yeah, the Seething Song gives us a bunch of red mana to work with. We get some black out of this. Here, I'll put, yeah, chat can be back on for this now. So could add 10 lands to this here and just call it a day. So we do have the one Mox that goes with it. No idea, like, if this is going to be good enough, but, can certainly try. I mean, I feel like Carnosaur has to be one of the cards in this deck, right? Because it cascades in, or yeah, it just discovers, not cascade, but yeah, no, it's stuff we can do with a bunch of red mana that like converts into another card and adds to the storm count. So it feels like that's something that we want. Yeah, and if we want to play this, I think we need to have the artifacts here. So we have our One Ring, Dreadnought, Mox. Yeah, I don't know that that's going to make a lot of tokens, but this might. Like, this might almost be worth playing. Because it does make a bunch of treasure tokens for us. I guess. I don't know if maybe we could like get rid of like one of these things. It does feel like we can get the reservoir with Saheeli. It's probably really good, right? Because then you can cast reservoir and then minus it and make both copies of make like the servo another reservoir, and so if we can just chain off a bunch of spells, we'll gain like a bajillion life. So if we want to go that route where we're not all in and doing stuff on one turn, like it's not actually that bad. And it works better with having the treasure tokens here, which is good. Okay. I'm kind of sold on that, so maybe the Citadel is asking a little bit much. And I think I need to probably cut at least one more card if we're going to do that. It's actually kind of hard to decide. All of these seem like they're actually pretty good, so maybe I can just play 41 cards and that's fuck it. Okay, well I still need to add at least one more land here. So here it's saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black sources. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blue sources. I mean, that's probably fine. And red, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hmm. Maybe I'll add one more swamp. Sure, fuck it, we'll just do this. The 41 card special. I don't know what I want to cut here, so we're just going to play with all of these. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we're going to see if our dumb nonsense storm deck actually works. At this point, I'm just curious to see like what the dumbest strategy is that we can draft is that like actually functions the way it's supposed to. So we've gotten away with it 2 weeks in a row. Let's see if our luck holds out for a third week. It would have been nice if we like had some other Moxes, but I guess Chrome Mox is okay. We got enough of the pieces, I think, but not all of them. All right. Oh, okay, yeah. Our window is correctly sized here, right? Sure. We have what? Okay, sure. Fuck it. We'll keep this. Unless you control 2 or more other lands. Okay. I don't need to do anything this turn. I think next turn I'm just going to play the Iconoclast. Into like Helm, and then probably the Reservoir. And we'll start trying to change some spells off of that. Search it for what lands makes 1/1s. Okay, and makes things big. Alright, cool. Whatever. Chrome Mox is a pretty good draw here. So we're going to have to start doing math now. It's like, okay, how can we like do reservoir stuff? If we draw like Ancestral Recall, it might be worth just trying to cast a bunch of bullshit. Okay, so they have like 1,000,000 mana here, so I think they should have attacked. I don't think there's any chance I was blocking it. That seems pretty good. Okay. So let's see. I can play Helm here. Play Rite of Flame. Then Rite of Flame can play Seething Song. And then Seething Song can play like the Reservoir. But no, that doesn't really help me that much. Right? I think I'm just going to do this. wait until I can like do all these things in one turn. I don't think I'm supposed to do this right now. Sure, whatever. I'm gambling on the fact that I'm not going to die this turn, so... Seems like they're not doing anything at the moment. No, I'll just take some damage. I don't care. I guess I could have blocked this with a token, but it might have saved myself a little life. So it's not like I'm attacking with this thing, so throwing it away for 3 life is probably worth it. Oh, okay. What are we doing here? We got... This also applies to them, so we got to be careful now. But I can also now cast the One Ring. Sneak attack. Oh, God. Okay. So they played it second main, so they obviously don't have anything to do with it right now. I mean, I guess it's conceivable they could have something like Gristlebrand, but you'd think they'd want to do it in attack first, so... Sure. That's pretty good. Okay. Okay, so how are we going to do this here? This is 2. This makes 5. We use 3 of it to cast Reservoir. So we'll have 2 left. Then we'll go up to 3. Cast the One Ring. Draw a card with it, and then, I don't know, we might use that. Oh, yeah. Oh, I was not supposed to do that yet. I was supposed to cast the fucking Reservoir first. That's I'm stupid. Yeah, what's going on, Monster CC? We're just doing nonsense right now. Yawgmoth's Will is actually... Fuck, I can't cast anything from my graveyard just yet, but, like, this might help me next turn, so... Like, I could cast this Chrome Mox, but it wouldn't do anything. I mean, if I cast Yawgmoth's Will, like, I just gain a few life here, so... I think we want to wait until we can use the One Ring again next turn. Alright, well, we don't need to attack yet, so... But the Will's a good draw, though, because it does mean that, like... If we, I don't know, if we can, like, pick up... We get to draw 3 cards next turn, because we get to tap the ring to draw 2, plus our 1 for the turn, so... And because we have Will now, we do have a bajillion mana, and we can't... It's going to be very hard for us to die this turn, so... Get a good chance to, like, actually do something. Alright, what are you going to cast here? Rampaging Raptor. Oh, that's not good, right? Okay. Yeah, that could be very dangerous. Alright, so we have to find a way to, like, try to win this game, but, guess it's going to depend on the 3 cards we draw this turn. I don't know why they're attacking. I did the One Ring, right? I mean, I should have gained a few more points of life from this, but I messed up. But I guess they kind of did too. They just left themselves open for no reason. Okay, there's tendrils. Unless I control 2 or more other lands. Well, I do, so, alright. Let's see. Can I actually, like, win here? I don't know, it's close. I think because I don't have another black mana for this tendrils, it's a problem. Because, like, I really need to cast this Yawgmoth's Will to do these rituals to make it worth it. Hmm. So if I play Channeler, I can tap 2, play the Will, and maybe surveil something into the... I mean, I could cast the Chrome Mox, I guess, and surveil something. And then maybe be able to cast it with the Will. It doesn't feel like I'm in a good spot to, like, try to win, though. Alright, well, I feel like I have to do this. We are in just, like, complete fuck-around land right now. Okay, so cast this. I think we're exiling tendrils with it. So we make our token. Surveil, I think we want that in the graveyard. So we will get to surveil at least one more thing, and hopefully it's going to be good. Alright, well, it's not really helping us, so... So I guess I can play Saheeli, and... Yeah, I guess I may as well. So the first target is the thing that we want to become the copy. Alright. Alright, we're trying. We're doing our best here. Yes! They gave up! The opponent just said nice. They're just like, oh god, alright, we see where this is going. Alright. Yeah, alright, we managed to get there. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this again, but, I kind of want to just run it back and try, so... We got a dumb win with our Storm deck, alright. Let's see. I mean, this has a bunch of tutors that, like, find things, so is that okay? Let's see. I mean, this has to be fine, right? I don't know what else we're gonna find here. Like, we're gonna turn one seal for whatever it is that we want, so... Yeah, let's go. Storm and Norman. Alright. Let's hope that they don't, like, Thalia me or something like that. That would be awful. We got another... Yeah, we got Pilgrim again. The One Ring is pretty good here. Alright. Well, we gotta cast Imperial Seal on our turn, so... Let's see. So, given our hand, what exactly do we want to, like, win with here? Like, how do we actually... We could theoretically cast Beseech, but, I don't know if that's going to be enough for what we're doing. Maybe Memory Jar is actually what we're supposed to go for? So, Cabal Ritual can get us to it. Can activate Memory Jar in, like, the end of their turn. Just hope that we draw enough stuff to, like, actually do something. So we'll be able to, like, cast, like, the One Ring and, you know, draw some card. Yeah, I don't know. I guess... I don't know. This is interesting. Yeah, what the fuck are we supposed to, like, find here? I feel like it might be Memory Jar. Like, drawing 7 is pretty ridiculous, right? Yeah. If we can't win with that, then we're probably not going to. I'm just thinking, like, is there any way that I'm supposed to get something else instead? Like, getting Ancestral Recall is also, like, not a bad option at all, so... Alright, I'm gonna do this and see, and hope that that's gonna be correct. Alright, there's Dryad. We can always Mystical Tutor for Ancestral Recall if we want to, so... Alright, well, they have a seal. Okay. So we might actually be in trouble. They have one card in hand, but they're about to search for, like, anything here, so... Think. So what we play Island here. If we play Island, then can play Mystical Tutor and put Ancestral on top. That feels like that's probably correct. Sure, pass. Ancestral seems to be something that we want. Okay, well, oh, there's Valakut. Alright, so they're just going to try to get there with Valakut? Neat. So given this, I mean, I'm on target to go with just like One Ring into Memory Jar. Like, we're going to have a ton of cards here, so... I still feel like putting Ancestral on top is where we need to be at the moment, so... I could put the One Ring into play right now. But I'm also wondering if I'm supposed to hold on to this Cabal Ritual for the turn that we go off with Jar. So we're not in immediate danger, right? I could just draw 3 at the end of his turn. Like, Valakut's not going to be killing us for a little while, so... I think I'm supposed to just Ancestral here. Can they kill me next turn? I don't think so. Like, that's gotta be strong, right? I mean, I guess what? They're attacking me for... Oh, no, they actually can kill me, so I think I have to play the One Ring, and then just try to do whatever the fuck I'm doing next turn. Yeah, I don't really have another choice. Alright. We'll draw... Oh, yeah, we're gonna have, like, a bajillion cards, so we really could use some rituals here, so... I think we want to set a stop on my upkeep, because we probably want a... Okay, so Sneak Attack's not going to do anything here. I probably want a Vampiric on my upkeep here, so... I mean, actually, it doesn't matter because no, it doesn't matter because I can just draw whatever the heck we're gonna draw with the One Ring. So okay, so we drew a land. All right, how do we do this here? Let's see. Think about it. I mean, we probably have to cast Tendrils this turn. So can we reasonably do that? So we have to do like tutor plus draw 2 cards. We'll have 3, but we'll go up to 4 mana. So I think any line that we're starting with has to start with this Vampiric Tutor, right? I mean, because you know what, it might have to start with the Cabal Ritual because we only have this black here, so we might need the red. I don't think we're getting to Threshold for this turn. But we may want to cast this Yawgmoth's Will. It's tough. We are definitely going to die if we don't do anything, though, so we have to do something. Okay, so there we go. All right, so what are we going to find here that's going to keep us alive? What is our best bet? I mean, we could get Seething Song into what? Doesn't really seem like it's going to help a whole lot. There is Beseech the Mirror trying to get Tendrils that way. We're not at a high enough storm count for the so we actually only need to get to storm 7, right? Okay, so that's possible. I think we just need mana here, so actually if we get the Seething Song, we can cast it and then still cast the Cabal Ritual. I think still cast Yawgmoth's Will. Alright, let's do the math here. So Seething Song will give us 5 red, so we'll have to tap the Volcanic in that. So be at 5 red, 1 black. So we have 6 mana. We have to use 3 of it to cast Will. So we go to 3. Cast the Cabal. Yeah, I think it's going to depend upon what the other card is we draw from off of this One Ring. I don't know that Seething Song... No, we still have a land drop. Okay, so Okay, no, I think that Seething Song is correct. Yeah. Okay, no, we're good. We got this. Yeah. So we're going to draw 2 cards. Oh, this isn't gonna put it in our hand though. Fuck, I don't know if that's. No, we can cast Ancestral Recall, right? I think that. No, okay, so we'd have to actually draw it like the hard way. Ugh, fuck. Okay. It's gonna be rough. All right. So we cast the Seething Song here. And I think we cast the Yawgmoth's Will. I don't think we're going to be able to cast the Recall. Because we... Uh, okay, so... Cast that. Yeah, so we got to play the Swamp in order to cast the Cabal Ritual. That's 7 mana. It's still not quite enough, right? Like, I can... No, wait, no. Is it? It's so close. All right, I guess I can cast Imperial Seal. No, yeah, no, wait. This should work, right? Because we cast the Vampiric Tutor or the Seal, and then we can cast this, and then yeah, okay, no, we got this. The line, okay, it works after all. All right. Then we put Tendrils on top and cast the Carnosaur. Yeah, okay. Yes, I want to cast it. All right, we got it. All right. Sure. We win. Good games. Alright, well, we did it! This is my first time ever casting Tendrils of Agony on MTGO. Our opponent was like really impressed with this line of bullshit that we just pulled off here. So it was, yeah, good game, opponent. We managed to like pull this out of her ass. We found the line. It all worked out in the end, but it was really rough getting to that point because it depended on what our second draw was going to be off of this. But Carnosaur was exactly good enough to make this work. So holy, our stupid Storm deck actually did its job. Fuck. That's amazing! I can't believe if we lose both the rest of these matches, like, I don't care at this point. Our meme deck actually worked, so. That was so good! I can't believe that. That was so much fun. Are you not entertained? Is this not why you come to this channel to watch this nonsense? Because if it's not, then I don't know what else I've got that's better than this. Like, I mean, sure, Merfolk is like fun and all, but this is like where real magic happens. Alright, it's okay. We got this. Let's go. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. Flipped a brick into an empire. That Zaza's got me speaking Esperanto. Alright, we're on the play. Let's go. This looks like we have Time Walk and everything, so we can go Dragon's Rage Channeler into maybe Tutor. I don't know. Maybe not. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I feel like I'm supposed to keep this. All right. Channeler's just really too good. I mean, Carnosaur's removal if we desperately need it, but okay, deal. Whatever. This is not gonna help us this turn. I don't want to attack into this thing, so we'll just pass. I mean, we need to get some islands going for this, so like we might cast Vampiric Tutor and then well, we kind of need to like surveil. Well, I guess it's not going to help us find a land though. That's the problem. There are no fish here. We're playing Vintage Cube. We drafted a Storm deck. So could find like a ritual or something here, but no, I guess no. Tutor can find us a land, so whatever. We're gonna do this. We're gonna find island in our upkeep with this vampiric tutor, right? And then we're gonna cast Time Walk. Fuck. I actually like. I mean, I guess it's technically still correct to put it in the graveyard because we have to like cast Dig Through Time. So, all right, we already committed to this. We need to find a land. So, the best land to find right now is probably it's either the Underground Sea or the Volcanic Island. And since we have both of these, I think it's the Underground Sea. So we're gonna cast the Underground Sea here. And I guess we're just gonna Time Walk. Surveil. That's gonna be the card we draw next turn, which isn't really what I want, so I guess I'm gonna just put it in the graveyard. We're just gonna hope for the best here. That's not bad, actually. Alright. So whenever I cast a spell, I get a red mana here, so it makes my rituals even more powerful. It's also something that can block this stupid 2-1. Oh, there goes our Burgie, so... Alright. I mean, easy come, easy go. Alright, well, I have to kill this thing now, so... I mean, it helps us get Dig Through Time online, hopefully, so... I probably need to kill Skyclave Apparition, but... Yeah, I mean, I don't need to do that right this second. I'm just gonna have to discard the Carnosaur, and they'll have to sacrifice the spirit to protect it. Put more cards in here for Dig Through Time so we can find an island and just dig. If we could find another island, we could also gush and draw a bajillion cards that way, too. Yeah, they have to make a choice here. It's like, do they want this to die? No. No, they are letting it die, so they're giving us our 3/3 here. Alright. Which is nice because, Mutavault can be blocked unless they want to waste more removal in this thing. You have to slow the bleeding. I can't afford to take 4 damage a turn. I really need to draw an island, though. Like, that would be very helpful to me. That's not great. I kind of hope they take Tendrils of Agony because it's actually the least useful card. Now, they took the Dig. They know that's the important one here. Saheeli is still the best thing we can play right now. Oops, undo. Like, they might just have to attack it, so... no, I'm not going to attack with this, so that way if they want to kill Saheeli, they have to send both of the flyers at it. So Mutavault will not be attacking me. It doesn't really help me a whole lot, but I mean, I'm hoping it can buy me some time. Yeah, this is we're gonna struggle against the Death and Taxes deck here. They're going after me. They know, they know the clock is on. Okay. Volcanic Islands is actually pretty good here, so There's, yeah, that doesn't help me a whole lot. I mean, Chrome Mox is something at this point I'm just hanging on to for Tendril, so... I mean, I guess I could have maybe tried to cast Dig, but I don't know. It's drawing 2 lands off of that seems like we're destined to lose. I guess I could have also attacked into the Mutavault. I have this Servo here, so... Alright, you know what? That's it. It's over. We're not beating the Emperor here. Alright, this is a deck where we, like, the Storm plan is not going to be effective, so I think we actually need to, like, bring in the removal here, so... We want, like, the creatures for this. We want to like change the game too. We want to be like the fair kind of possible deck. So we're gonna take out a lot of the nonsense stuff. What else? So yeah, yeah. The Seething Song is almost worth keeping just because it can ramp us into like Goldspan Dragon. Yeah, no, this is not a deck that we're gonna beat by trying to storm them to death. So not going to even try. I'm gonna keep all the tutor stuff, but yeah. I'm gonna take out 2 more cards. Maybe we do just take out like Seal and Vampiric. Or like Mystic. Yeah. I don't know. Probably Yeah, I don't know. Like Mystic is just too powerful. It finds like Ancestral Recalls and stuff. We have fucking Time Walk and Ancestral Recall. We have to keep these cards. Alright. So wait, what is not good here? So Healy's like okay, because it still gives us a bunch of tokens to block all their nonsense with. I'm gonna say maybe Gush. Like the card is also good, but like it's gonna set our mana back way too far, I think. And I don't know if like Chrome Mox is. I don't know that we need the Chrome Mox for this now. Sure. All right. Fine. We'll just do this. Well, that was not how we wanted that to go. This is much better. Yeah, this is easy. All right. We're gonna Mystical Tutor for Ancestral, and then we're gonna play Iconoclast, hopefully, and then Time Walk Ancestral. And just put Seething Song back. Actually, no. Well, we can't like curve into that exactly right because these are the 2 or more others. So we're gonna have to go like coast into island and then to haunted. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, this hand like looks like it has a much more reasonable plan versus this deck. So sure. Oops. We like basically had a transformational sideboard for this now. And then on my upkeep, I want to set a stop here. So I want to tutor for Ancestral. I guess I didn't need to do, or you know what, because I'm gonna cast the Time Walk, so I guess it didn't have to be in my upkeep here, but I guess as far as they know, I could have found the Time Walk off of this. You gonna Mana Tithe me? Oh no, they're just gonna reprieve. Okay, that's actually fine with me, to be honest. Because we still got to make a token off of it, so and we get to keep the Time Walk, which is really important to me. Okay, sure. Kinda tempted to play this first. Because if I, yeah, I think I actually want to play this first. I guess Berkey could have been also a fine choice to play, but because if they don't play a creature, like this thing is gonna hurt like a hell when I attack with it with the Time Walk. So it kind of forces them to like have a blocker for this, or they're fucked. Plane cycling is not a good sign for them because that means they probably don't have a creature to play. Now Thalia, okay, so I mean that's actually okay. Um, sure. Oh fuck, I didn't actually cast anything. Whoops. I guess I'm just holding up Cryptic Command now. Alright, that's fine. That was an oopsie. Now I clicked to the first strike damage and I totally did not realize I didn't have to click through the second strike, so I guess we're just countering and drawing a card. Or maybe bouncing Thalia, that's possible. Selfless Spirit, huh? Do I actually care about that? I don't think I do. That's also really dangerous to, like, attack like this. Okay, this is something I actually do want to counterspell. Counter target spell, draw a card. Okay, so here I can cast Burgi for free. I guess let's attack first. I don't feel like they're going to block. Alright. Well, okay, he's not free, but like, whoops. Okay, so I do want to set a stop for Vampiric on my turn. Because I actually can just like kill them here. I can just destroy the Selfless Spirit. I have a couple different options here. So I have 5 mana. I can just get the Goldspan Dragon, just flying in haste, and like that. That's enough to win. The Carnosphere is, yeah, he's enough to win. So feel like removing this thing is, yeah, okay. They just gave up. They knew that like I had it. All right, so cool. Transformational Sideboard was enough to get there for game 2. So let's run it back. This seems like this was fun. We can still win this one versus like our hard match, where they're just playing a bunch of like stuff like Thalia that's anti-storm. So we have a few options in there. So it was just a matter of trying to figure out if I have to show him one of the options, which one is the one that I want him to know about the least. So, but he decided not to see any of them. He didn't want to see what card I was going to find, so he just assumed that like, yeah, you've got it, man. Fuck it. But he has to know at that point, right, that like I can find something. So I mean, I still think it's correct to like actually make me show him the card. I mean, this is probably fine, isn't it? I'm pretty sure we have to keep this. We just like turn 1 Imperial Seal and find like what? Dragon's Rage Channeler or something? You can play like Shadow into like this guy, or I mean, I feel like we've got to keep this, right? No matter what we're doing. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. So, I mean, I think chances are we will draw a land here. I mean, Ancestral Recall is also just like a really good option. So, but I mean, we can also find that with a Mystical Tutor, so it's also not a big deal. I think Channeler is probably the way to go. Yeah. We'll play the Sunken Ruins next turn. We'll play Shadow, and then no, that's not gonna work. All right. Well. All right. Well, they're gonna make it a little bit harder on us. Okay, that's fine. Sure. This thing is like super hard to block because we can just pump it at any given time, and it can hit like a truck. So we're just on an aggro plan at this point. Go ahead, attack. That doesn't mean anything. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. We smoking 12 Jason Bournes. 3 mana. Is that has to be like touch the spirit realm, doesn't it? Like there's no way it's not. Okay, well, we're definitely playing island here. I guess let's attack and see what happens. Well, that's good. Alright. Yeah, we can like Mystical Tutor. Actually, we might get the Time Walk. And they're going to Plane Cycle. That's fine. Not a big deal. Now, the recall's got to be correct, right? No, it's so hard. Like, both of those are so powerful. We have, like, we're going to draw a bajillion cards, so I don't know. You've got to be, like, really questioning whether this is a good idea, right? Come on. 4 mana, Palace Jailer. Okay. Exile a creature until I become the monarch, you say. Alright. See, now I'm kind of wondering if I get the time walk, I get to cast it. It'll put... No, we already have sorcery, right? So the recall here... No, I get the... Oh, I can get Fatal Push, just kill this thing and attack him. I mean, that's probably the play. Sure, you get to draw a card, but, like, I'm gonna get the Monarch back then, so... I mean, it kind of sucks, but yeah, we gotta... Sure. Time Warp, I mean, I kind of want it, but I'm not going to be able to cast that next turn, so... No, there's an argument for doing that and just casting the one ring and then hoping that I can draw the land. Yeah, maybe I should have kept it on top. Oops. Oh no, I totally forgot Revolt. Oops. That card does not, Yeah. Yeah, that card has text on it that I clearly did not read. Whoopsies. Alright, I flubbed that. We could have got, like, Baleful Mastery or something instead, so... Yeah, that we kind of fucked that up, so we might actually end up losing because of it. They can eternalize this thing now, and it's going to be very difficult to get through this. Because they're also drawing way more cards than we are, so... I don't know how we're going to get back now. Flubbing that turn was just way too big of a deal. Alright, I mean, I kind of deserved to lose after making that mistake. Alright. Yeah, we're losing this one. Alright, that was my... Like, we still might have lost that, but, you know, it did not need to fuck it up that badly, so... There were definitely options available to us that could have, you know, made that go better. Alright, well, alright, we're 1-1, so if we can just win one more, then we get our money back in this, and we can say it was a successful meme night. It was still, like, way closer having, like, gone through the alternate sideboard strategy that, you know, the backup plan of just, like, playing a fair deck. Yeah, it was way closer than I thought it would have been against one of those decks because, yeah, stuff like Thalia can be very difficult for Storm to deal with when you're in this environment, and there's a lot of kind of hateful cards like that, so... But, I don't know, we did alright. Their last hand did look like it was pretty strong, so, like, yeah, it is conceivable they still could have won that, but, yeah, we could have made it more of a game, for sure, so... Not impossible if we didn't fuck up. That's okay. We're still having fun. We got to actually storm off in one match at least, so that's already like a success in my eyes. Okay, we get to be on the play. Alright, deck. We're back on the storm plan now, so Reservoir. Oh, we got recall here. Fucking awesome. That's great. Okay. I mean, I think I'm doing this. Probably just tutor here. Probably get the time walk, I imagine. uh, The opponent is like, whoops, I hit 3 instead of 4. It's like, yeah, no, I already just had my, oopsie. Yeah, so... Alright. Alright, first things first, let's draw some cards. We got tendrils here, but we can't, like, actually use it yet, so I guess we're just passing. So we got to our mana here, so maybe we can play Reservoir and then start, like, working on gaining some life. Because if we can draw, like, a land, we can potentially do, like, Helm of Awakening plus, like, One Ring, or we just might cast Dragon Engine. That's also possible. Gotta be careful because, again, this works for them too, but being able to play Burgi wouldn't be bad. Oh, God. Alright, Mana Crypt, huh? Alright, so they already have, like, a... And Black Lotus! Alright, they have a million mana here. Alright, what are we doing, opponent? So I guess this Helm is not going to matter to them at all, probably. Playing, like, Citadel? What are we doing? Oh, Atraxa. Oh, God. Whoa, yeah, that's really bad. So we really kind of need this One Ring to do something for us now. Because Atraxa is going to murder death kill us. Okay, so... Grist, Mind Twist, Thoughtseize, the Jetmir's Garden, Talisman of Creativity, Trinket Mage, Hex Drinker, Collective Brutality, Tropical Island, and Zagath Triumph. So those are the 10 cards they revealed. So I really would love to draw a land so I can go Helm into One Ring and then hopefully in my turn just cast a bunch of nonsense and keep myself afloat a little bit longer. So they chose Grist, Talisman, Tropical Island, Mind Twist, and Hex Drinker. So I have to start casting these spells before Mind Twist takes them all away. That's the important thing. Okay. So we are in trouble. They like had just a ridiculous turn here. Good old turn 3 Atraxa the hard way. Okay, Cabal Ritual I think does it, right? That's the extra mana we needed. So if I play Helm here, I can go like Helm Ritual for 1. Make 3, and then play the One Ring. I probably should have used the Sunken Ruin mana for this, because I might have actually been able to cast another spell. Okay, well, I still can, actually. Alright, well, we're going to need to draw some cards off of this One Ring and really, like, maybe Yawgmoth's Will might be what gets us back here. So actually, I probably want to do this in my upkeep because it could be possible that I draw like Vampiric Tutor, I think, and want to draw that for the turn. Tutor for Yawgmoth's Will. I think like that might do something. Displacer Kitten is not great. Okay. Oh no, Portable Hole is gonna get rid of probably the Helm, I imagine. Yeah. Yeah, so that's gonna make that a lot harder now. Okay, well, there's not a whole lot we can do here, but we gotta try. At least they're not going to gain any life off of Atraxa here, and they're not going to hurt us. Sure, Hex Drinker is going to be very difficult to beat, so... Honestly, like, Atraxa is going to be very difficult to beat here, so... Neither of these are things that matter in my upkeep here, so... Okay, can I win here with this? No, I don't have red mana, right? Unless I gush into something? Okay, let me think of a way that, like, I could possibly win, but if I gush into, like, a red source. We're at 18. Like, I don't need to gain that much life here, right? So... Okay, so I don't think there's, like, any blue spells I'm going to draw that I want, so I just want to make double black off of this. Yeah, I don't think that I can, like, I guess dig through time is possible. I'll have... Yeah, dig is the only thing I can think of that double blue would matter for. Whereas black might matter for, like, Beseech the Mirror. Okay, so I'd have to, yeah, I have to bounce the island in the underground sea, right? So... Okay, so I guess I can just add a black and a blue. Alright, we'll see if this does a thing. Show me potato salad! Okay, we're still in this, baby! We still have a chance! Alright, we play our mountain. Player Rite of Flame. Tendrils might get us there. Okay, Seething Song. I think we use the blue here. I think we use the black mana, right? Because we still have we still have more black. Okay. Tap one for Yawgmoth's Will, I think. Yeah, I think at this point we've got this. All right. We win! Yes! Storm got there versus Atraxa! Oh, yeah, baby. We beat the turn 3 Atraxa with the fucking Storm deck. All right, amazing. We got, let's fucking go, people. He saw the line with the, yeah, the Aether Flux was going to get there. All right. Woo! We came here for fireworks and we got them. This is where the real Magic played, baby. We play the really broken decks. Oh my god. Alright, so we're on the draw list. Let's hope that there's no more fucking turn 3 Atraxas, because, like, I don't think I can do that again. Oh god, no, this is terrible. Alright, we gotta mulligan this. Alright. Sure, we're keeping this. We have to put a land back, so... I guess Haunted Ridge goes away. And go Blood Crypt, Dragon Rage Channeler. Alright. We're racing versus Hex Drinker, so... Yeah, I don't think they're attacking, because I will block the fuck out of this. Right. Why didn't you use that? What the hell, opponent? Come on. Opponent, I know that you, like, are... You can do this. Alright, we'll probably just play Aetherflux, like, next turn. No. You could have leveled this up with the Talisman, you know, that you didn't have to pass there. I don't know what they were... They didn't play anything, so it's not like they were, you know, holding up a recall or anything. They're going to waste... I guess they're going to use their whole turn for this now, but, like, this was not necessary to do it this way. Okay. You may as well use the last mana here, right? You get it to 8. No, I'm not going to block it. Okay, well, there's Tendrils of Agony. Gush is actually probably good here. So we want to use it to draw 2 cards next turn. Opponent was like, if you can go off on turn 3, I won't even be mad. And I was just like, yeah, I wish. I'm not that good at this game, sorry. I'm trying my best, so... We're going to need some help, though, with Gush. So I'm hoping that maybe something like Gush into, like, Recall or Time Walk will be good. But I want this Reservoir out so we can start gaining as much life back as we can. And the Tendrils is a good way to combo with this thing. Oh, no! Oh, no! No. Goodbye. Like, our hopes and dreams are over now. All right. They know I'm not doing anything this turn. Let's see. Yep. That doesn't really do a whole lot for me at the moment. Yeah, we're gonna die to this Hex Drinker. It's just gonna murder us, so. Like, maybe if we could find, maybe if we could find, like, one ring. Well, yeah, like the one ring into, Yawgmoth's Will. Like, there could possibly be a line there, but we're running out of options here. This thing is going, like, it's already, like, at 6, and it's gonna start murder, death, killing us. Alright, there's Black... I mean, you already have, like, 1,000,000 mana here, right? So, I don't know what you're going to do with it, but you have, like, 7 mana. You could Atraxamy again. That's possible. No, I guess he... No, Time Warp. Okay, yeah, like, that's probably good enough. Yeah, I will concede to that. Like, I'm not going to beat this at this point. Alright, we're going to be on the play this time, so... Alright. Let's see. Time Walk's not bad here. We probably... Well, we can't cast the Iconoclast, which is sad. Like, Sand's like almost... I kind of wish that we could... it's... I'm gonna mulligan it. Like, honestly, alright, this is better. I like this more. We're gonna keep this, and I'm just gonna get rid of, I think, Beseech. I don't know. I could actually cast Beseech here. You could get rid of a land. That's actually not a terrible thought here. Just get rid of a land and keep Beseech. Alright. I feel like this is okay. We're more likely to draw lands here, so we can go Iconoclast into... yeah. The opponent, like, almost passed through their turn. Alright, buy you into nothing. Alright, that's fine. Good. Play Helm next turn. We can set up, like, you know, maybe some reservoir nonsense at some point. We can always, like, beseech the Helm away, too, so... Okay, that's fine. Saheeli's actually great. That's... Okay, that's entirely what I want to be doing here. Opponent was just like seeing, it's like, oh, yikes. Yeah, our 1/1 army is going to get there. And she makes stuff that we can beseech away too. Alright, there's Trinket Mage. We're going to make tons of tokens. Mana Crypt? Okay, they're going for this. Alright. So, I actually have to be careful. Alright, so they're at 7 mana here, so, like, Atraxa could reasonably be a thing next turn. And I don't really have a lot to do if it is. I could just beseech for, like, the One Ring. So, there is that. That's pretty good. Alright, Alright. See, do you have Atraxa in hand? So, if you do, then, like, beseeching into One Ring is probably not a terrible play. It'll give me a bunch of tokens, and I can even, like... I can turn the, like, the servo token into a reservoir so I can get double triggers off of this thing. If I draw a land, I could even helm into this nonsense, too, so... There's a few ways this can go. But we're definitely, like, in this game, so it's going to depend upon whether, you know, Atrax is going to make an appearance right now or not. We'll get to draw a bunch of cards and then theoretically cast a bunch of reservoir stuff, and then we might be able to pull something out of our ass on that, so... Should have access to a fair bit of mana and, like, be able to, you know, have, like, at least 3 cards. So what we'll end up with I mean, if we draw land, we go Helm, Beseech, One Ring, and then we can draw a card. So we'll have we'll untap with 4 cards, and hopefully that should be enough to do something. We'll gain a shit ton of life. Okay, sure. I'll do what you're gonna do, opponent. I don't need a lot to kill them either. Storming, at 8 is reasonable. So depends on what cards we draw. It could work. So what do you got? Lotus here. Ugin the Spirit Dragon is not good. That's gonna make life a little hard. Okay, well they didn't get rid of Saheeli, so I guess that's fine. I think they probably should have -3. I think getting rid of Saheeli was way more important. Because now this is gonna happen. These all tap for black, that's fine. So here I can cast this and bargain away a servo here. Sure, we'll get rid of this one. Yeah, I'm sure that the One Ring is the way to go with this, right? It's the only thing that makes sense here. Storm count is 2. Tendrils is not going to get us high enough just yet, so yeah. Okay, so I don't need to draw the card here. I guess the only thing I could draw is a Chrome Mox, and I don't think I would want to cast that right now. So I would, in case they do draw, if I draw a spell, I don't want them collective brutalitying it out of my hand, so I will wait till their turn to use the One Ring. So the worst thing that they can do right now is kill Saheeli, but I think it's a little bit too late. Saheeli's already done what she needs to. They might just bolt this thing, so whatever. Our plan was just to live long enough to try to find some cards here. Yeah, there we go. That's going away. So realistically, what we need to find is probably Yawgmoth's Bargain and some rituals. Cabal Ritual would be really good here. If we can find Bargain. Maybe cast this Beseech and maybe get Tendrils with it, and I don't know. That one, it might get close enough, so if we can, depending on what we have here. So alright. Well, we'll find out. It's still winnable here. We're gonna untap and have 4 cards, and hopefully they're good. So Time Warp is really bad for us though. Yeah, here Ugin can just go off now. I mean, yeah, they're gonna gain 7 life off of it, so. However, I still have protection for them because it's until my next turn. So there is that. Oh, okay. I guess because I had protection, the discard didn't matter. I don't know if casting Chrome Mox still would have been worth it, though. Oh, wow, that was a swing and a miss. They did, like, nothing here. Just, like, a bunch of lands. Lorien revealed. Okay. We're basically going to find out on my turn if the top 4 cards that I'm going to draw are going to be good enough to win this game or not, so... Maybe I can find, like, Time Walk and get back into it that way. Time Walk would actually be fucking fantastic, so... Well, you can't target me with this, so that doesn't actually do anything. Are you gonna use Ugin? Nope, you just blinked Ugin and didn't use him. Okay, neat. Rite of Flame is a card I kinda needed here. Alright, Cabal, alright, no! Oh god, no. Alright, I think we're fucked. I really needed that to, like, not, you know, put a bunch of lands in my hand, so, okay, I guess... Not attack. Like, Archon's gonna attack me, and they're probably gonna blink it with Displacer Kitten, so... I'm gonna lose a bunch of the cards here. I... where's my thing here? Yeah. So that was a proper vintage cube turn, and he's making diamonds out of dingleberries. Yeah. We're still not out of it yet. Like, there's still a chance here, so... Alright, and he's using Displacer Kitten to make a bunch of mana here. That's interesting. Again, like, I feel like blinking Archon is probably a better choice, right? Because you can do it. It's target non-land permanent. You could, like, just do this. Sure, Brutality can take away, right? Put it in my graveyard. That's where I want it, so... I wanted to, like, Yawgmoth's Will for, like, everything. We're gonna get to continue to draw, like, even more cards now, so... It's possible. We're all in on this one ring, drawing us, like, a million cards here. Every turn we don't die is, like, one turn we're actually far closer to winning than is reasonable. Get rid of the soldier, I guess. Get rid of... All this makes black, so I guess I'll keep the mountain. We're not dead yet. It does put us a little bit further away from Aetherflux, but it's fine. Aetherflux has kept us in this a little bit, so sure. Like, also, Displacer Kitten blinking Ugin and just bolting me over and over is probably also a good strategy that you could employ here. You reasonably could kill me next turn, like, if you keep, like, blinking this and, like, not the Mana Crypt, so... It's like, yeah, this is gonna, like, 9 me. You know, if you get a couple bolts in there, that it might be enough. Yeah, this is gonna deal another 2, so, like, effectively, I'm I probably only have one more turn before I'm dead. So we really need to find something. Like, we need to find, like, Time Walk and cast it, and it has to resolve. And I'm keeping the stop on my upkeep in case I find the Mystical Tutor, because then I will just put it on top and then find it that way. Oh, Bring the Light is bad. He's already used the Time Warp, so... But this is not good. See, like, there's 2 more bolts right there if he really wanted to go for this. So, please don't have Time Walk. Because if you have Time Walk, I think I just lose. If I untap, I still actually have a pretty reasonable chance of coming back from this, I think. Sail into the west here. Return or embark. I think that I'm absolutely letting you draw 7 cards. Embark. Yeah, well, I can't let him return Time Warp, right? So I think I need us to both draw 7. That's the only way that this reasonably works. Sure. Okay, I'll take it. Actually, I actually have plays now, so I have to turn off the auto yields. Before he starts casting any more sorceries, I want this fucking Displacer Kitten off the board. So I don't want anything being blinked here. I mean, this just increases the odds that we could find a way to win here. Well, with Imperial Seal, like, I think we actually could do it now. Portable Hole is going to get rid of Helm, but, like, so what? I don't need it anymore. Which also means I don't need to activate the 1 ring in my upkeep because now I have Seal, so I can Seal and then get the Time Walk. I should be able to win if he passes to me at this point. I think I'll have like a bajillion cards and I should have like enough mana. Like, as long as I can find the Yawgmoth's Will, like, I should be okay. And I am gonna draw like a punch. So I mean, I guess I could just get Yawgmoth's Will with this, right? Like, is that enough? Echo? Okay. All right. Well, that's gonna change the calculus. All right. Well, there's Time Walk. So, and we have two different tutors here. So interesting. All right. How do I do this? Do I use the mystical or the vampiric right now? I think that I'm actually supposed to use the mystical for the ancestral recall. And then I can save the vampiric and use it with the use it with that, so I can get the Yawgmoth's Will afterwards. I guess draw the cards now and then vampiric. I think I need the Yawgmoth's Will here. Or okay, how do I do this here? I don't have tendrils yet, right? This is actually difficult to figure out where I'm supposed to. Yeah. Okay, so getting Saheeli is also definitely an option. I might be able to do something with Etherflux. It's still rough. Because I'm gonna draw like a bajillion cards here, and I kind of have to hope that there's enough cards. I get to play a land here, and I will have enough to Time Walk plus Saheeli. Is that enough to like double Etherflux with that? I mean, that I feel like maybe like going the Etherflux route with this might be the way to go. So, okay, we're gonna try this. Unless I control 2 or more other lands, which I do. Okay. I don't have my helm anymore, but I do have this, so. Okay, so I guess what? I attack them, right? Like they can block 1, but it still like takes 2 life off of their storm count, so. So it does make tendrils a little bit more likely if I can find a way to do this. Okay, well there's the tendrils, so not impossible. Okay, so here we got to think about this. How exactly do we do this? I think it's going to depend on. They're at 12. I have to cast 6 spells. Can I cast 6 spells? The question is, does Dragon's Rage Channeler one of them? So right now I have 6 mana. I need 4 of it for tendrils and probably 1 for this, so it's not enough yet. No, actually, no. I can get away with less than that because I can attack them and they take at least another 2. I only have to cast 5 spells. So if I can find a ritual, I think that I can do this. I can play a land here, so I actually have 7 mana. 7 mana, I have to cast 5 spells, so that's 4, 5, 6. I need to draw a ritual, so my best chances of doing that are probably playing Dragon's Rage Channeler, Ancestral Recall, surveilling, and then trying to draw some cards, and then hope that I find it, and then that'll work. Okay. Yeah, so I think that that's the way that this has to go. I don't think me gaining life is the out here, so I do have to be careful that I have the actual mana that I need to go off with this, so let's play the island. Ancestral myself. I definitely don't want that. Those are rituals. I think that's enough. All right, Chad, I think we're going to do this. Alright, what do we do here? So storm count is 2. So we need to cast... So we need... Do I cast the rich... Which one do I cast first? So if I cast Seething Song first, then I need to tap one of these for black. Yeah, okay, so... I think that we do that. Okay. Cabal Ritual. We will tap this for black. Graveyard. Okay, so I have enough. I can cast Goldspan Dragon plus Tendrils here. Right? Yeah, so... Yeah. Good games. There we go. That was fantastic. All right. So here we go. Our Storm deck did it, and our opponent like congratulated us on a fun match and said good game. So yeah, that was an excellent, outstanding match. I was super pleased with that ridiculous nonsense deck. Yeah, look, where else on this client are you going to get to play games that fun? That was like the most fun I've ever had playing Magic. You have to be playing Vintage Cube. It's like the single best format in the entire game. It's so much just ridiculous nonsense. Like this is like 3 weeks in a row now. We've drafted like the absolute most just disgusting, ridiculous decks, and we have like so much fun. And we've gone like 2-1 with like each one of them. So, and like yeah, we weren't that far away from a 3-0 to be honest. So it was pretty close. So. Our decks have consistently been doing the things that they're supposed to do. The cards are just so powerful, and there's so many like tutors that you can definitely like build a deck around even like a single card and just get it to do its job. So yeah, no, absolutely just ridiculously fun. I enjoyed that a lot. So yeah, everybody, I appreciate you being here with me and watching this tonight. This was a huge success. Our meme deck succeeded. We managed to storm out a lot, and yeah. All right, I'm gonna be off next week because I will be taking a little vacation, so I'm not gonna get back in time to do our normal league. So we will probably be skipping a week, but I'll there will be some content probably covering that where I was at that point in the future. So. That'll come probably towards the end of the month, and we'll see something about that. But so unfortunately, that's going to be it for right now. So I will see you guys again next time. If you're watching the replay, please click the thumbs up. All right, click thumbs up on the replay on YouTube. I need that so much. That's all I want. You can leave comments in it, and I will read them and I will respond to them. But yeah, click thumbs up on it. That's it. That's all I ever ask. I don't want anybody's money or anything. I don't need it. So. But I do want your love and support. That's it. So if you click thumbs up, then that'll make me eternally happy. So there you go. But yeah, we're good for now. So I will see you guys next time. Take it easy, and thank you for being here.